Hey guys, I'm here to get into my 10 favorite David Lynch characters. And I think my all time favorite, just tortured character in all of this, one of the movies, is Leyland Palmer. I absolutely am mesmerized by this entire character and just the arc that it all goes to. It's such a huge part of the series, and it's just original, right? The way his influence lives on. And Albert Straight, from the Straight story, is a particularly memorable character. Just an elderly character who stops and nothing to get on his tracker and visit his brother, a strange brother. Adam Kessler from A Whole Drive is one of my all-time favorites. It's just in the warped world, he seems like he's shown, but in reality, he seems like he's kind of happy-go-lucky. He's an original character all around, just very fascinating. And Sailor Ripley from Wild at Heart, very influential, kind of awakening sort of character all throughout. And Jeffrey Beaumont from Blue Velvet, he's just one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest stories of growing up I've ever seen. 20s, and this is a timeless foundation. And you have Rita from Mulholland Drive, just mesmerizing character arc from start to finish. One of the greatest performances I've ever seen in a David Lynch film. And Betty, same goes for Naomi Watts. These are just some of the most mesmerizing, complex sort of characters I've ever seen. As they feel dreamy throughout the dreamy logic, and then it feels like a harsh reality for Betty, while it's a glamorous one for Rita. Very harsh contrast that Lynch displays here. Then top three are all Twin Peaks characters. You got Laura Palmer at number three, just by way of just watching Twin Peaks Fire walk me. I really appreciate her, what she means to this whole series. And then Gordon Cole, just David Lynch. It's just a mesmerizing character from start to finish. I mean, he's one of the absolute best because he's kind of the catalyst. And he's like the kind of influence of Dale Cooper by way of comic Lachlan. Just equally mesmerizing kind of character. So it's like a similar kind of soul. And Dale Cooper's number one. It's just the greatest character of all. Perhaps maybe my favorite character of all time in anything. Comic Lachlan and so that's One Peak series. Just mesmerizing stuff from start to finish. The way that David Lynch perceives characterization, I mean, the way it's evolved and shifted so much throughout his entire filmography.